And now a license to carry a handgun in the state of Florida could become a thing of the past.
Governor Ron DeSantis says he plans to get rid of it. 7's Craig Stevens in the Newsplex with the details and strong reaction to this news, Craig.
Well, Jeff and Belkis, the governor is now turning his attention to guns in Florida. As we've seen with other recent issues on his agenda, this action, too, will stir some controversy.
He used to be a leader on Second Amendment.
In the governor's view, the Sunshine State is trailing behind many other states when it comes to gun rights. Now the governor is pledging to support and sign into law a constitutional carry measure before he leaves office.
There's like 25 states that have already done it.
These laws allow people to carry handguns without a concealed weapons license or permit. In Florida, those applications are currently processed by the Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, run by Nikki Fried, the only statewide elected Democrat in Florida, one who hopes to challenge the governor in the next election.
You have a situation where the official in charge of these permits doesn't support Second Amendment rights. So why would you want to subcontract out your constitutional rights to a public official that rejects the very existence of those rights?
In a statement, Commissioner Fried characterizes it like this. This is absurd political pandering from the governor of a state that has experienced some of the worst mass shootings in our country's history and in a nation where we have the highest rates of gun violence in the world. It's an insult to the memories and families of every victim of gun violence. It's also not sitting well with some Parkland parents. Fred Gutenberg, whose daughter Jamie was one of 17 killed at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, writes in a tweet, "Let's be clear, there is no such thing as constitutional carry. It is a marketing term for weak, feckless people like DeSantis to avoid saying permitless open carry." One of the last times Florida lawmakers pushed through a major piece of gun legislation was after the Parkland shooting in 2018. The legislature passed one of the nation's toughest gun control laws, and it was signed into law by then-Governor Rick Scott. The governor did not lay out a timeline. He did not say whether he would add this issue to a special legislative session that will start May 23rd. That is to focus on property insurance. Incidentally, neighboring states, Alabama and Georgia, have enacted forms of constitutional carry laws in the past couple months. In the Plex, Craig Stevens, 7 News.